Adding another bedroom in your home increase the value. That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. My name's Travis Anderson. Let's dive in. Hey, it's not uncommon for a client to ask me, look, if I convert my office to a bedroom or maybe add a bedroom in my basement, that'll increase the value of my home, won't it? We'll go from 3 bedrooms to 4 or from 4 bedrooms to 5. Let's take a look at some specific numbers and help you determine if that will actually increase the value of your home. The average 3-bedroom home in Dakota County sold for $398,162, built in 1979, and is 1,951 square feet. Now, if I bump that up to a 4-bedroom, the average sales price is $496,800, built in 1989 and 2,584 square feet. Now let's look at 5-bedroom homes. Those average $604,700, built in the year 2000 with 3,233 square feet. Now, at a glance, it certainly looks like adding a bedroom will add value to our home, but it's a little bit misleading because of the square footage conversation. If you look at the square footage of each of those, the average price per square foot is a stark difference. 3 bedrooms are $204 per square foot. 4 bedrooms are $195 square foot, and 5 bedrooms are $188 per square foot. Isn't it interesting that as homes get bigger, they actually get cheaper, sort of? So now knowing that, the question is, what if I had a 3-bedroom home that was in these averages, built around 1979, about 1,950 square feet? What if I converted part of that specific home from a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom? What does that look like? Well, listen, 4 bedrooms that sold in the same time frame that are similar square footage sold for $391,275, also built in 1975 and are 1,955 square feet. In other words, adding the bedroom did not increase the value of those homes. If we went from a 4-bedroom to a 5-bedroom in that little pocket of square footage, now those homes sell for $482,000, built in the year 2000, so they're actually newer, 2,517 square feet. As you can see, converting square footage that's already in existence, so you're converting an office to a bedroom, or you're converting a family room to a bedroom, or you're cutting a living room in half and adding a 4th bedroom in a 3-bedroom home, or doing the same from a 4-bed to a 5-bed home. That does not increase the value of the home. This is looking at all of Dakota County's averages. And if it were to increase the value of the home, we could see it in these numbers. Why is it that adding a bedroom doesn't increase the value of your home like most people think? The reality is, when buyers are looking at real estate, especially looking at many homes, they have some expectations of the marketplace. And if they're looking up to $350,000 and they can expect about a 3-bedroom home, adding that 4th bedroom and cutting up a living room in the basement or removing an already existing office doesn't change the buyer's expectation of value, because the home is essentially similar in all other aspects. It's just the usability of the home changes slightly. Once they have that expectation in their head, they're usually increasing the price of their home dramatically. And then, of course, it's increasing the size of the home as well. And then now we have all new expectations. So the reason that it doesn't change the value is because of our expectations as the consumer. It doesn't mean it never increases the value of a home. Let's say you're converting unfinished square footage into finished square footage and adding a bedroom. Well, that would increase the value of your home because now you have more livable square footage that you can market. So increasing the square footage is what's going to increase the perceived value of your home, not necessarily just putting in a closet or adding a window in the basement, for example. Another example of where it might increase value is if your home doesn't meet the expectations of a consumer because you don't yet have enough bedrooms. So let's say, again, looking at the 3-bedroom as an example for $398,000 on average, what if you were a 2-bedroom home in that instance? Well, now you're not meeting the expectations of a consumer looking in that price range. So you probably should add that bedroom or convert some of your living space to that bedroom in order to increase that perceived value of a home. I hope this video is helpful. Be sure to like, subscribe to my channel, hit me up in the comments section. If you got any questions, shoot me a text. And as always, all my best to you and yours.